everyone, and welcome to MeowMix, the Carolina Panthers podcast. My name is Steven.
My name is Jerry.
Hey, everyone. Before we get into this, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Jerry says we are desperately needing followers,
I was
subscribers.
joking.
No, but we would like to get up to 1,000 subs here within the next few months, maybe before the season starts. So that would be awesome if you guys could do that. Share it with your friends. If you think we're worthy, we appreciate it. We are here today to talk about something positive. The Panthers made a really nice hire yesterday, and they hired former Bears Special Teams Coordinator Chris Tabor as our new Special Teams Coordinator, replacing the much-hated Chase Blackburn. So, Jerry, I know you especially have to be really stoked about this.
Yes, I do. We were debating whether or not to even make this an episode or not. Mm-hmm. I said yes because I'm excited about this hire. This is one of the things that I've been actually really excited about this offseason. I think this is a great coordinator for this team that has struggled with bad special teams year after year after year, even under Ron Rivera. And Chris Tabor has had a long record of being a good coordinator, being able to get the best out of return men. I mean, Joshua Cribbs, Cordell Patterson. These guys, yes, they're very talented. Devin Hester, they're very talented. But, they needed somebody else to help out with the blocking assignments and stuff. And that is something this team has desperately needed. I'm hoping to get a return for a touchdown this year. I'm excited. I think we have a chance.
Ooh, Jerry, your hopes are way up.
I know.
You're right, though. The Panthers' special teams has been a problem for years. And it's one of the reasons that you and I were confused at best that Matt Rule retained Chase Blackburn. The special teams just never got better. I don't know if Chase Blackburn was the one evaluating kickers, and that's why we've had so many kicker issues over the last couple of years, especially this year. But it's nice to have this guy because, like you said, he has a history of success with Chicago, with Cleveland. Those special teams have been good.
Yeah.
And the last couple of years, I think Chicago's special teams was in the top 10 in the NFL. And a lot of Chicago fans are pretty bummed that they lost him.
Yeah.
I guess, with the Nagy firing and everything, he was just a casualty of that. But their losses are gain. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, special teams isn't going to, it's not going to be the difference between 5 wins and 11 wins. But It is a piece of the puzzle, and it's a piece that the Panthers have been really poor at.
Very poor. There was a game this year.
I'm excited.
There was a game this year that it was in the balance, and that block punt touchdown kind of flipped it the other team's way. And maybe this is the type of coordinator that can flip it our way for a game or two. Great returns, getting the ball to an offense at the 50-yard line instead of always at the 25 or R25. Maybe getting that big return can help this team out. Like I said, and it was 3 years. So even if Matt Rule gets fired, you never know. He could be kept like Chase Blackburn was, except hopefully better than Chase Blackburn.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to compare this guy to Chase Blackburn unless we're being very unfair to Chase Blackburn. But again, this is exciting. You mentioned, some of the guys that he's worked with, and Hester, Cribbs, and Cordell Patterson. I don't know that we have one of those guys on the roster right now.
I don't think it was Hester. I think it was Cordell Patterson was their return man, and Tariq Cohen. I think
Hester was, and maybe this was back when Tabor was just an assistant with them, but on NFL.com, I'm seeing that Hester was someone that he coached. Now, again, maybe not as a coordinator, but he started in 2008 working special teams in Chicago. So maybe that's where they overlap. But
yeah, because I'm seeing 2018 Chicago, and I was like, eh.
Oh yeah, no, Hester, I don't believe is still in the league. So
yeah.
But if he was there, kind of at Devin Hester's heyday, in the mid to late 2000s, then not bad, right? That's one of the best ever. So
yeah.
It seems like the Panthers have, landed on a really good kicker in Zane Gonzalez.
Yeah. Stumbled into it seems like.
Stumbled into it, yeah. Hunter, I would not be surprised if there's a new punter coming in, and I hope that Tabor is, going to be part of that process to find that. But yeah, I this is a good move. This is a good hire.
Yeah, I really like this hire. I mean, I know we're lukewarm on Ben McAdoo, but I am really enjoy this hire. Like I said, I wanted to record just because I feel like I've been kind of trying to get myself up. This is a hire I really like. This is a signing I like. I feel like will improve this team.
Absolutely, and the more that Matt Rule surrounds himself with successful former coordinators and coaches, the better Matt Rule is going to be. It can't help but to rub off on him. And I wanted to follow up a little bit from our conversation on Ben McAdoo. You and I had kind of mentioned that he had been turned down for a few jobs with the Panthers over the last couple of years on the offensive staff. And we were kind of questioning that. So why is he not qualified to be quarterback coach, for an example, and not offensive coordinator? So I was reading today, and it sounded like the reason that they turned Ben McAdoo, down for those jobs the last couple of years is his personality and Joe Brady's personality weren't exactly meshing. They were both kind of alpha personalities. That's what the article said. I never really saw alpha from Joe Brady, but that's what the article said. So take it for what you will. Again, I still am not, 100% on that Ben McAdoo hire, but I don't hate it.
I think it's the best that we could do with the situation that it is. Matt Rule is on a fiery hot seat. It's hard getting a rock star coordinator to come in here.
But I think this is a rock star special teams coordinator. Like I would say that this is a guy that was in demand.
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams that wanted this guy.
And again, that 3-year deal may have been the tipping scale because they may be like, hey, come on this board and you'll have this 3-year deal. No matter what, it's guaranteed. So worst case scenario. Yeah. Yeah.
And again, he's got such success that you would imagine another coach coming in would probably want to retain him, considering if the Panthers have success this season with him.
Yeah, I just am surprised that Chicago Bears didn't do more to keep him, or at least the new coach. I can't think of his name right now, the defensive coordinator for Indianapolis. Yeah.
Eberflusen.
I mean, if I was him, I guess he has his own guys, but why would you not reach out to a good one, at least talk to him before he takes this job and try to keep him?
Well, he's in Chicago for a while. Maybe he's just ready to go. Maybe he wanted to try something different. Or maybe he and Eberflusen have a history or something. Who knows?
Yeah, he may have met him and just, again, personalities didn't mesh. Supposedly like Ben McAdoo and Joe Brady.
In my opinion, yeah. Because Chase Blackburn, I think, was one of the worst special teams coordinators in the league. The Panthers were 28th, I believe, last season in special teams. The Bears were somewhere in the top 10, between 8 and 10, I think. So that could be a massive upgrade. And like we said, maybe not going to be 6 wins worth of swing, but it could be a win or two. And that could honestly, Matt Rule is doing the right thing this offseason in terms of his staff. He is surrounding himself with people that will allow him to keep his job if things go correctly. Now, are we going to do a podcast when a new offensive line coach is hired and a new probably not, but we did want to jump on and talk about this one because it's a coordinator and we're excited about it.
This is, like I said, the happiest I've been with any of the news breaking for the Panthers this year, or this offseason so far. So yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oh, my beard is kind of filling in here, isn't it?
All right. Do you have anything else about Chris Tabor?
No, not really. But let us know in the comments if you're excited, as excited as we are, or maybe if you're not excited, why. But I can't imagine that people are going to be down on this hire. I think this is a home run.
I do too. We want to thank everyone for listening. If you like the show, please let your friends know. Please follow us on Twitter at MeowMix Podcast. If you have any questions or comments, you can email us at mailbag@meowmixpodcast.com. We'll be back next week. I know I'm stealing your thunder with Malik Willis, quarterback draft profile.
Quarterback. Yeah, Jerry stole my thunder. All right. Well, everyone, stay safe out there and keep pounding.